So, in this country, the law does not recognise the possibility of consenting to bodily harm. Consensual activities in the UK may not constitute assault occasioning actual or grievous bodily harm in law. There's a well-documented case, R v Brown, in which a group of men were convicted for their involvement in consensual sadomasochistic sexual acts over a 10-year period. The case is colloquially known as the Spanner case. You can look up the details online if you're interested. They're not difficult to find. Just to give you some background, Operation Spanner was the name of an operation carried out by the police in Manchester in the 1980s. As a result of this, the Spanner case, R v Brown, arose. And the House of Lords ruled that consent was not a valid legal defence for wounding and actual bodily harm in the UK, except as a foreseeable incident of a lawful activity in which the person injured was participating, e.g. surgery. So, after the Operation Spanner court case, the Spanner Trust was set up. This trust is an organisation which was set up to campaign for the rights of adults to take part in consensual BDSM activities without fear of prosecution. So basically, certain SM sadomasochistic activities are illegal even with the consent of all parties. Some questions then. Does the criminalisation of certain sadomasochistic activities infringe on individual liberty? Some people achieve sexual gratification by enduring intense physical pain. Some achieve gratification by inflicting pain. This is no secret. If someone wounds me, occasioning actual bodily harm, harm that I have consented to, should the person who has done this to me be punished? Should they be subject to legal punishment, that is to say? Is it right that the state has the power to say, it doesn't matter whether you consented or not, it's still illegal? I mean, doesn't it come down to a fundamental issue of ownership of one's body? If I don't have the right to do what I choose with my own body, if my consent doesn't count in the eyes of the law, how can I consider myself a free person? Surely, in a mature society, sadomasochistic practices should be legal between informed, consenting adults. Now, some would argue that sadomasochism is a form of sexual perversion practiced by those who suffer from emotional problems, and that people suffering from this type of perversion require psychological therapy. Personally, I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong with people who are into SM. There are plenty of healthy SM relationships out there. And being a dom, or being a submissive, doesn't necessarily mean you have emotional or mental issues. Perhaps SM is a form of therapy for some people, you know? Maybe taking on the role of a dom or a submissive offers a form of therapeutic escape. For some submissives, being under the control of a powerful master figure evokes feelings of safety and protection, associated with childhood, perhaps. In my view, what consenting adults get up to in the bedroom, or in the dungeon, as the case may be, is their business. And what people get up to sexually, it's only really a problem if it's negatively affecting their personal or professional lives. If it isn't, where's the problem? I think the problem a lot of people have with SM, or even BDSM, is that it makes them uncomfortable. It's part of an alien world to some folks. A world they don't want to understand, but a world they are quick to condemn. Anyway, take it easy, folks, and I will see you next time. Peace.